Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky for those of you that are new, and today I am doing this makeup look, trying some new products I picked up from the States last week. So yeah, definitely first impressions video. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, so to start this video, I'm going to actually start with the eyes. So I'm going to go in with this NYX Cream Concealer. This is in the shade 2. I've used this in the past in my other videos, and I really like it because it's just lightweight. I don't always even out the eyelids with concealer, but today I just feel like it. So I'm going to take a sponge and just put this on my eyelid to blend out that concealer so we have an even base for the eyeshadow that we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do next is go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. This is the shade 15 Nude, and I'm just going to take my brush, like a flat brush, and I'm going to put this all over my eyelid just to set that concealer. So for today's eye look, what we're going to do is use the NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals Shadow Palette. So I picked this one up at Ulta, and I don't know, it just drew my attention, or caught my attention I should say. It just has a lot of pretty neutrals, some warm tones. I don't really know the look we're going to go for today, so I guess I'm just going to test this palette out. I don't think I've ever tried any NYX eyeshadows, so I'm excited to try and see how this works. So I'm going to go in with this color here. I believe this is, so they have names, sorry, they don't have names, they have numbers though, but I don't know what number this is, but it's just this nice kind of like bone shade, I guess. And I'm going to take a not flat, but a crease brush. This is that Morphe M504. And I'm going to put this color in my crease. So pretty pigmented. Looks like it's really smooth when I'm applying this shadow. Actually, I'm actually impressed. Wow, there's a lot of pigment. And I always like to wing out my eyeshadow. I am going out tonight for a dinner with some friends, so I might add a little bit of shimmer to this look. I'm not sure yet. But again, I'm just extending this outwards, and that's just one color I'm using. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. What I'm going to do next is take this color that was right beside that first color we used, and it's just a bit more of a taupey shade, and I'm taking this on my Morphe JH33. This is the Jaclyn Hill brush collab, I guess, and I'm just putting this color right in the crease. Okay, what I'm going to do next is take this color at the end, so it's just a bit of a warmer shade. I'm going to use that same brush and pack this color on the outside of the eyelid. So I'm pretty impressed so far with these shades. I mean, like I said, I've never used a NYX eyeshadow palette, so the amount of pigment that's coming off with these eyeshadows looks pretty nice. You did notice I did put a lot on the outer corner, but I'm going to fix that with concealer, so don't worry about it. Just kind of elongate it. And it looks like a disaster right now, but it all slowly comes together. So what I'm going to do next is take a shimmer. So I'm kind of drawn to this shimmer shade here. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put this on my eyelid, bringing it a little bit halfway. It's just trial and error with this eye look, I guess. I don't really know what I'm going for, but this looks pretty. quickly clean up that eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with that Nude Sticks concealer, and I'm just sculpting out what I'm gonna clean up. And then I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend out this eyeshadow, concealer. Okay, after doing that, what I'm gonna do next is just take a clean blending brush and just slightly go over that eyeshadow. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is go back with that eyeshadow palette, but this time I'm going in with this chocolate brown color, so it's just a little bit more warm tone, and I'm taking my Morphe M506, so it's just a dense blending brush, and I'm slowly packing this lightly on the outer corner of the eye. So there definitely is a lot of pigment in these shadows, which is great. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I'll have to link it down below, but I don't think it was that much. Again, this is more of like drugstore eyeshadow products, so I know the ones at Sephora can get a bit pricey, so it's nice to know that, you know, there's some options like this available. I'm gonna go back in with that blending brush and just smoke out that color we just put on. Okay, so I think I'm pretty satisfied with the eyeshadow so far. What I might do actually is take a flat brush and, or maybe just like a smudger brush, and take this color in the palette, so it's just the lightest shade, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. That's a great highlighting color. So I'm gonna leave the eyes like that for now. I'm gonna finish the bottom half when I finish the face makeup. So for face makeup today, I do have a couple of new products that I picked up. So the first is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This I know has been out for a while already. I couldn't get my hands on it for the longest time, so I picked it up at Ulta. And this is basically, I think, supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is the shade, I think I got the shade 2. I don't even know what color. Yeah, shade 2 Fair Light. So I didn't try it on in the store. So I'm going to just apply it directly on my face and see what it does. Again, I think it's supposed to just give you more of like a dewy look and a bit of a sheen to the skin. I think I'm going to use my hands to blend it. Oh wow. So it definitely gives a really nice glow to the skin. Feels a bit more hydrating than the Charlotte Tilbury one, I must say. I blend it down because my neck is a bit more fair than my face, but I kind of like the color. And looking at it, definitely gave a nice glow to the skin. Even a little bit of coverage, which is nice. So you probably could wear this as like a foundation, but it would give you a very light coverage, and then you'd have to go in with some concealer if you need to conceal. So yeah, I'm actually impressed. Feels very hydrated, which is nice. So not bad. I think this one was $16. Don't quote me on it. So definitely a lot more affordable than the Charlotte Tilbury if you were looking for another option. This is the foundation I picked up when I was in the States. So this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I can't get ColourPop here in Canada at the store, so I got it, and I don't know, I kind of like the texture of this when I was putting it on my hand. This is the color Light 70W. I'm really scared this is going to be too dark for me, so let's give it a go. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. I'm going to just go in with my sponge to apply this product. So it's pretty, it's actually really nice. I have to read about what coverage this says because I threw it in the box. But right now it's kind of looking like it's giving a medium coverage. And I'm using the sponge, so you know, sponge usually will shear out the coverage of the foundation. But this is really nice. For the other side of my face, I'm actually going to use a brush, so I'm going to do another pump. So that's how much product's coming out on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to go in with a foundation brush that's a bit, not as dense, but I really like this brush. It's a random brush I have. And I'm just going to pat this on the skin. I do have a bit of breakouts right now, so we'll see how this covers. So it is covering quite nicely. I actually really like this foundation, wow. I like it because it's lightweight. It doesn't feel cakey on my skin. And it gives coverage. So you can make it full. Off the bat, I would give it medium coverage. I don't mind the color either. And it's working well under the halo glow. Okay, so I think this is good for now. One layer really did give me a nice even coverage. I don't really see it clinging to any dry patches, but I'm really curious to see how this wears, so I will let you know after I go out and come back and how this wears for a couple hours. But it's really nice. I really like it. I am going to go in with some concealer. I don't have a new concealer to try on today, so I'm just going to use the Kosas concealer. Used this before in my other videos. I love this stuff. It's just so hydrating. And it looks good under the eyes, on the skin. I love it. Just applying this and blending it out with my sponge. I go back in with that Sephora Micro Smooth Powder just to set my face makeup. And I'm just going to take a powdered brush to do this. Okay, now that my makeup is all set, what I'm going to do next is go in with a new product. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. I got the color medium tan. Excited to see how this works as well. It comes out like this on this little like doe foot applicator. And I might just directly apply it to my skin. Oh my god, that's so dark. Ew. Okay. I'm going to take my sponge and start blending this product out and see how it works. So I know these are also supposed to be like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, what does she have again? The contour wand. I have that one too, and the Orgasm blush. So I did pick up this e.l.f. one in a blush as well. It's pretty nice, really natural. I might use a brush on this side to blend this on, and I'm just pressing it lightly into the skin. So I think with my brush, it gave a better effect. I think the sponge moved the product around a bit too much for me. So I'm just going to apply some more on the other side. It looks really nice though. I actually like it. Wow, I'm so satisfied with everything today. So I'm going to put like a dot on my forehead near my hairline just to kind of bring that contour up. So to set the contour, I'm going to use the Patrick Ta She Sculpted, and I'm going to go in with this powder product and just press that right on top of that contour. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush. This is the color Candlelit. So let's see how this works. So again, it's the same kind of applicator that contour wand had. So I'm just pressing the product to come out, and I'm just gonna dot it on my face. It's just It's taking a while for it to come out. And I think I'm going to use a brush as well. So I'm just going to take this stippling brush just to press this on the skin. Oh, there, I got a bit more product out that time. So, taking this brush, lightly going over. This is really nice too. I think it's a little lighter than the Orgasm from Charlotte Tilbury. But it's great. I think it looks great. I think I'm gonna lightly go in with that sponge. Yeah, I'm actually impressed with this product. Wow. The thing I don't like is the way this product comes out. It's not as smooth, I think, as this Charlotte, and I just dropped the lid. So yeah, I mean, they're both nice products, and I like how they're sitting on the skin. I'm going to go in with the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush. So it's just this really pink blush. And I'm going to set this. I love this blush, oh my god. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with how the complexion makeup's looking. What I'm going to do next is take my eyebrow pencil and I'm just going to brush my brows up. Didn't get any new eyebrow products either, so I'm quickly going to fill in my eyebrows with this pencil. Next, I'm going to go in with mascara. So I did pick up a new mascara. This is the Ulta Beauty New Heights Lifting Mascara. So I like the color of the tube and I just wanted to try an Ulta Beauty mascara. Oh wow, this is so small. This is like half the size of a regular one. So we'll see how this works. Wow, it's actually really nice. I don't know what to expect with the wand size being so tiny. But it's definitely lifting my eyelashes, I'll give it that much. Again, I like a lot of volume, but this one looks like it's doing both. Like it's giving volume, but it's also giving length to the lashes, so looks pretty nice. Be careful of it. I do find like they are clinging together. But I am impressed by this wand. I will update the description box to let you know if there's any flakiness or bleeding throughout the day. Because I definitely like to put mascaras to the test. And this is just the Ulta Beauty brand, so it's nothing crazy. For lips, I'm outlining with Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner. I kind of already started. This is gliding on like a dream. Wow. I'm really impressed. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Cream in the color Soft Rose. So the lip liner was in the shade Dusty Rose. This is Soft Rose. And this is definitely hydrating, but not sticky. Literally goes on like butter. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Really impressed with everything, gotta say. Okay, I'm gonna go back in and finish the under eye. So I'm gonna take a very tiny tapered blending brush, the Morphe M506, and I'm gonna take this shade here to kind of smoke out the bottom of the lash line. And I'm gonna take that darker shade, but like on a very tiny brush, and I'm going to just put that on the outer corner of the under eye. So you could just leave it with that first color. I want to deepen it a little bit. Last but not least, I'm going to set my makeup. I didn't get to pick up a new setting spray, so I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Love this stuff. And we're done. This is the final makeup look. Thank you so much for getting ready with me and trying out some new products. I'll definitely update the description box down below, let you know how these products were throughout the day. And that's all I have for you this week. I will see you all very soon. Bye.